This is wild. These bees are swarming all over me and they are angry. Hey, it's Brock here with Rock Hill Farms, and today I'm going to be calling the John Deere compact tractor back into service, and hopefully it can pull off its most impressive feat ever, which is stopping me from getting a divorce. And obviously I'm a little bit tongue-in-cheek here, but I'm kind of in a time crunch and I'm up against an ultimatum from my wife. So my son has his last day of high school today, and on Sunday, we're supposed to have a graduation party here at our house. And I've got messes all over the property. I was told about 3 or 4 weeks ago, you need to get this and this and this and this done in time for that party. And I am running way behind, and the rain is causing me problems. So this is my front yard. It's kind of uphill. It's just mowed like anywhere else. No problems here. But if you look from our front door out to where the pond is, we've got a big mess. It's a different story. I think mostly we'll be grilling in the backyard. We've got a little outdoor cooking area, but there'll be probably a lot of time spent in this front yard and around the swimming pool. So the swimming pool's up there, and one of my big tasks was to take our storm damaged pool that we didn't use last year and get it set back up. I got that done over the weekend. But the view from the front of the house looks at our pond. And I keep normally everything mowed from the house to the pond. And about 2 weeks ago, I did a video where my lawnmower got stuck in this area. And it has rained almost every day since then. It rained this morning. It's supposed to rain again tonight. So sometime in the next 3 days, I got to figure out a way to get this mowed. And the big tractor would go through here, but it would leave ruts. The lawnmower, the grass is too tall. It's not going to cut worth a darn, and it's going to get stuck. I'm hoping that the little John Deere is going to fit right in between. And I could use the brush cutter, but I think I'm going to put the mid-mount mower on and see if I can mow this with the mid-mount. And I haven't used that a whole lot, but I think this is the perfect situation for it. The thing that sucks is if I do get the tractor stuck with that mid-mount mower on, it sits so low to the ground, it'll make getting the tractor unstuck a real pain. Anyway, let's get it hooked up and see what we can do. So this right here is what I was anticipating. It's muddy. I'm, you know, squishing and you can hear the water slosh as I walk. And this is fine. Here's a little rough, but still might be okay. And that was nothing compared to what we have up here. I've got all this different equipment on the property, and I have nothing that will mow this without destroying it. Now you can see this right here is a swale I put in for drainage. And water is running down it right now. There's the water draining off of this. From up here, we have water draining down this right now and running off into the pond. But it just doesn't matter. So I've also got a swale over there to drain this water. Then I have a buried French drain from that little pond that runs right across here, and it drains into the pond. And all of this drainage I'm trying to put in just isn't doing the job. So what could mow this as muddy as it is? Maybe like one of those Cub Cadet mowers I've seen with the dual rear wheels. Maybe a Ventrac. I bet a Ventrac could handle this. Maybe a little tiny subcompact like a 1025 or a BX. But right now I'm gonna have to call this a fail. Now the forecast is lightening up, even though it's sprinkling on me right now. We've only got a 40% chance of rain now for tomorrow, and then probably won't rain on Saturday. So I've got 2 more days to try to let this dry and keep the mower on. As far as right now, I've got another section of yard that is just as tall, but maybe not as muddy. So we're gonna take the tractor over there and try mowing that. All right, so that was a struggle. And it's rained on and off while I was doing this. You probably can't even see it on the camera, but it's still raining a little bit. Now I think what I want to do next is pull all these logs out of here. For that, I will use the bigger tractor, and I need a place to put them. So I think I'm going to go up on the hill here and mow down some of this tall material up there. But on the hill, it won't be muddy. It'll be an extreme slope. And for a steep slope, I'm better off mowing with the brush cutter on the skid steer. All right, guys, I just really screwed up down here. I was mowing around the beehives, and I was like, man, those hives are really active. But I'm in a sealed cab, obviously not worried about the bees. And I got them all mowed around, and then on my next set of passes, I backed right up into it. And I knew it before, the machine didn't feel it, I didn't hear it. I just got this sense like I just ran into the beehives, and I stopped and I turned around. I did knock them over, and those bees are going crazy right now. And I'm hoping that I didn't damage their hives or do any kind of serious damage to it. But now I got to go get them stood back up and see if they're okay to keep going like that. And if you guys are new here and don't know, I'm no bee guy. I don't have any experience dealing with bees. I have someone local that set these up, and they're teaching me this year how to maintain them. And all I've got is the suit. I don't know anything about how to manage bees. When I've messed with the bees before, I didn't think of it as that big a deal. And I've never been stung, and it's been fine. But man, they are mad now. And it's heavy. Yeah, I've been around them a bunch of times. I've never had them swarm like this. This is wild. These bees are swarming all over me and they are angry. Okay, it is a long walk across the property to get over here. And I've never had bees follow me like this before. I've messed with bees a few times and they are really persistent right now. They're trying to find a way into this suit. These are angry bees. I'm just gonna have to wait them out. I don't wanna have them follow me inside and I don't wanna start smacking them. But obviously I can't take the suit off until they give up on it getting to me. So I've been standing here, just standing perfectly still for about 10 minutes, hoping they would go away. And that doesn't seem to be working. So I got a hold of my bee guy, told him what happened. He said everything will be fine. He'll come out here this weekend and see if we need to do anything or make any repairs to the hives or anything like that. But he said it's probably not a big deal. But it really made me think how glad I am that I didn't hit that sitting on the zero-turn mower, because they would have been all over me. They were on the skid steer pretty quick, and that would have been no fun at all. So anyway, no harm, no foul, I guess, and a lesson learned. But I did get quite a bit of work done. I got a lot more weed eating and cleanup work around the property, some small projects that I didn't even film. I wanted to get all those logs moved up here, but I guess we'll save that for another day. Anyway, I appreciate you taking time to watch the video. I'll put links on the screen to a couple more of our videos, and I'll see you next time.